Hello there, folks. Welcome back. You're watching UKSG Winter 2022 Benefiting Crisis. We have Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion coming up with BenDoesVariety in just 1 second. Before we do that, however, we have some good news. We have some generous donations here. We have $30 from Cry4, who was a runner earlier on in the day. Thank you for that amazing run, Cry4. A little late, but thanks UKSG for having me and making an awesome event possible. Keep going fast. Donation goes to Jack's Dark Forces run. Let's see those epic cutscenes. And that's coming up a little bit later on this evening. But we have received $55 from an anonymous donator. Amazing series. Great cause. Good luck on the run. That goes towards Elder Scrolls Oblivion in 10 minutes incentive, which has now been met. So we will see that at the end of this run. So without further ado, Ben, please take it away.
Thank you for allowing me to run at the event. So welcome everyone, my name is Ben and I do Variety, and today's Variety is Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion in about 40 to 50 minutes. This is no out of bounds, so basically this is any percent and we're pretty much unrestricted other than the fact we cannot go out of bounds. Now, out of bounds glitches are incredibly overpowered in Oblivion. So, to make an any percent category that's a lot more interesting, we made no out of bounds, and it's definitely interesting. There's a lot of interesting tricks, glitches, and just stuff that happens, really. So, we're actually going to play as a female high elf, and since we met the incentive, I'll be doing any percent afterwards, which is purely unrestricted. But we're playing as a high elf because high elves have the most natural high speed out of all races. Because in Oblivion, speed is determined by the height of the character. So what I'm going to quickly do is quickly make a save right here. Normally you can go from pre-made saves, but I'm just creating a new one to show you what we're playing as. And what I'm going to quickly do before we start the run is quickly just do this and then reload that save. Just to make sure events trigger in the way that they happen. Now, for anyone wondering how you can actually beat this game so fast on console quickly, is I'm playing on Xbox Series X, and Xbox Series X uses an SSD, which greatly increases load times. And a few months ago, Xbox updated a whole bunch of like retro-style games and added 60 FPS boost. So this game is running at 60 FPS instead of the normal 30 it would normally be running at. But time's going to begin when I click A on this input, so time is going to begin now. So we're immediately going to move back and key Flare and Heal Minor Wounds onto the hotbar. So using the D-pad, I can quickly access both of these spells. Now, unfortunately, we have to sit here and wait through this dialogue. We do not have a choice, which feels bad, man, but we can do it. And I apologize if I sound or look a bit rough. At the minute, I'm suffering with COVID-19, so I'm pretty ill. So hopefully, you know, I don't cough too much or my commentary doesn't come out a bit weird. Like, I do apologize if it does. So we're actually going to get into a position here so that we can actually do a trick. Now, normally you have to wait for all of them to walk through and do all this stuff. Instead, we're going to get into a position where we can pickpocket. So if you can pickpocket through this gate, you can actually bring them in a lot faster. And we're in a perfect position too. But we have to wait. Thank you guys for the well wishes. Perfect. So when she starts talking outside the other side of the gate, that's when you want to pickpocket. And what it does is it forces them through a bit faster. Alright, so a thing we're going to be doing a lot through this run is spamming dialogue. Spamming dialogue is definitely going to be a thing. Alright. So, another quick one. We're going to quickly punch this dude 5 times. And, oh, God. Oh, no. Ugh. Oh, no. That's not good. I got janked. Quickly. Quickly. Run. I'm dead. Nice. Okay, that can happen. That is rough. Oof. I was worried that was going to happen. Alright. That is really annoying. This is what I said. I mentioned to the mods before the run started that there's a lot that can go wrong. What happened there? I just got absolutely ganked. So I couldn't break through. So you're supposed to run through them and go past. I couldn't. They were in a position where I couldn't run through. Now, normally that would be a reset because you start back at the start. Unfortunately, really, really bad RNG there. That kind of sucks.
Can I just interject there? I think you've got Jack there. Sorry, Jack.
I just got wrecked, which feels so bad, man. That sucks when that happens. It's so rare, too. Like, for them to get into a position where they can do that is so bad.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What?
That's why I made my estimate, like, my PB is like 41 minutes, and I made my estimate closer to an hour to allow not only for the incentive, but to allow for stuff like that, because that can happen, which is a big feels bad, man. Alright, so, as I was saying, what you want to do is you want to punch this dude 5 times, and what will happen is that will trigger all of them to chase you, which is supposed to be faster. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, let me through. Thank you. Okay. So now we can run through, and I'm going to quickly turn around just to see if they're all following, and they are. You want to keep them all together, because if they separate, it can be a lot slower. Oh. It unkeyed that stuff. Need to rekey it. Alright, so they're going to be 4 Mythic Dawn agents that spawn through here. So we're going to end up taking out all of them with 1 fireball each, if I can actually hit them. Oh gosh. Now, for anyone who's played Oblivion on console, you know how janky these controls can be, and the 60 FPS patch does fix a lot of that, but not all of it. Now, another thing I should point out as well, we're going to wait for this wall to fall down, we're going to go through. Now, there are going to be some rats that spawn on the other side, which can also screw you over because of bad RNG. And if you're wondering why I don't take them out, it's because I can't. If you destroy those rats, there's a high chance that this wall will never drop. It's a glitch in the game, at least on console. So you have to actually hope that they're in a good position so you can run through, otherwise it's just slow. And really interesting glitch coming up. So I'm going to do a glitch called the key glitch. Now, what this does is, if I open the door and reload a save just before it and mash through, that is going to trigger it so that every single door that has a physical key, I can just open. Basically giving me a glitched key in my inventory so that now any door that just has a physical key in the game, I can just open. I don't need to pick lock, I don't need to, worry about having to duplicate anything to open doors. I can just go through every door that has a physical key. And the chat are going on about the rats. The rats have killed many of my runs, trust me. They have killed a lot of my runs. So this segment, we're going to be running through the prison. Now, I don't know what it is with Bethesda, but they seem to have a really weird thing about making your character start in a prison, especially with Elder Scrolls. They do it in Morrowind, they do it in Oblivion, they do it in Skyrim, and then technically you start as kind of a prisoner inside of Fallout 3 because you're a prisoner of the Vault. So I don't know what it is with Bethesda and making you a prisoner, but it's a bit weird. It is a bit weird. Like, Bethesda, when you finally finish developing Elder Scrolls 6, like, if I start as a prisoner again, I'm just gonna, like, have really, really, really weird questions for you guys on Twitter, because I am so curious as to why. I know, but it's kind of, it's just such a, like, plot armor, or what do you want to call it, like, it's an easy way to make you separate from your gear, but still. Alright, we quickly want to bash him again 5 times. This is going to trigger all of the Mythic Dawn behind the door to come through. Oh, he's stuck. Okay, there we go. Come on. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Oh! Okay, we do not want to hit him. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. He dropped one down there. Oof. Okay. Alright, so we're going to mash through this dialogue, and then we're going to pick the steed, because this gives us a 20 immediate point speed boost to our speed stat, which is great, because now we can run rapid. So we're going to talk to him just to get through his dialogue. Now, weird AI coming up. These guys are already dead. But they're going to start attacking them. Or at least they should do. Come on, do it. I know you're going to. It's weird. There we go. So, not only did they, you know, well, I helped take them out, but then they start defiling their corpses, which is weird. And now that he's spoken, we can actually do business. We're going to punch the Emperor 5 times. And that's going to trigger all 3 of them to chase me. I just find it weird that Bethesda have this really weird thing for prison. It's weird. Alright, so we're going to drop our aggro. Oh, don't do this. Ah, this is what I was talking about. Okay. I need to quickly try and punch them. Can I? Come on. Punch him. Punch him. That was why it was bad that that guy dropped down here. Because he just felt the need to want to go and just slice the dead body. I don't know, maybe he felt... I don't know. It's weird. AI in Oblivion is so weird. The unfortunate thing is we actually now have to wait for him. This is what I was talking about. So much stuff can just happen that can go really wrong. Like, in this section in particular, this segment could be so slow if you get really bad RNG. And we don't have a choice but to wait for him because we need him to open this door. Because there isn't actually a physical key for this door. Come on, decide you want to open the door, please. Come on, stop being slow.
Don't push me, prisoner.
Well, I wouldn't push you if you'd open the door, please.
You don't want to do that again.
Yes, I do. Open the door. Stop being weird. Open the door, man. Alright, I'm gonna have to do something quickly. This is a backup. Oof.
Do that. Don't.
Hopefully, they drop their aggro. Perfect. Are you gonna open the door now, please? Thank you. Oh, man. Okay, well, so far, during the marathon run, we've hit pretty much every piece of bad RNG we can hit. This is terrible. Also, if you guys are wondering when I mentioned I did the key glitch earlier on why I can't open that door myself, it's because that door doesn't actually have a physical key. The physical key exists within Glenroy's character, and if you try and pickpocket him, the key is not there. He has to open that door. 3, 4, 5. Chase me. Thank you. Okay. So, unfortunately, we're about to see Patrick Stewart's character just get completely deaded. Feels bad, man. But that's okay, because we get Sean Bean's character in pretty soon, as a replacement. Which is a good replacement, you know. Although, again, Sean Bean's characters in films and games always seem to die. Again, a bit weird. Alright, let's take out this agent, and then we just have to wait for this guy. So now that we've spoken to him, we can pick our class. We're going to go down to Scout, because Scout gives us the best highest speed boost out of all classes. Now we have maximum speed in the game that you can get by default, which is playing as a high elf female because of the height, which gives you the best speed. And then, of course, we get the Scout and the Steed, which gives us the highest natural speed. You go rapid. It's insanity. But 10 minutes in, well, 11 minutes in, we're able to actually leave the sewers because of such bad RNG. Luckily, though, RNG isn't going to play a big factor for a little while, which is nice. It's all about gameplay now. So we're immediately going to warp, and we're going to go to... Why did it start on that screen? We're going to go to the Market District of the Imperial City. Because we're going to do the most common glitch in Elder Scrolls Oblivion, which is item duplication. And we need to duplicate a bunch of scrolls for 2 reasons. 1, so we can get money, and 2, so that we can go ahead and get scrolls for attacks. Because we picked up a scroll in the sewers called Flashbolt. And Flashbolt is used as our main spell throughout the run. We want Absorb Willpower. Alright, so... drink that, just to get rid of it, because it's annoying. Basically, by double tapping A and then pressing X on the corresponding scroll, you can duplicate them. And we're going to do it over and over and over again for about a minute until we have all of the scrolls that we require. Perfect. Make sure I don't overdo it.
Can I interest?
Alright, so we just sold that to get a bunch of money. Now we're going to go ahead and buy the good. So for those of you who don't know what the good is in Elder Scrolls Oblivion, it is skooma. Skooma is the good in this. And the good is very good, because in this game, it gives you insane speed boosts. And we're going to be getting the good and duplicating it so we have lots of the good. Now look how shady this deal is. So there's the skooma. And then we're immediately going to go to Wayne and Priory to continue the main quest. Okie dokie, waiting for the message to pop up to tell us we're here. There we go, not like I didn't already know that. And we're going to duplicate. Now don't worry, I'm not going to pick up all of this skooma. What I am going to do is duplicate, and then duplicate again. And now we have over 400. Now, an interesting thing with this game is you can do what's called stacking. So stacking is where you equipped to the hotbar, you can drink 4 from the hotbar and 4 from your invent, as opposed to just 5 from your inventory, so you get a lot of speed. So we're just going to talk to him, and then we have to go and rescue Martin. But before we do that, I'm going to quickly run to Bruma. And I'm going to go to the castle there. Now, going to the castle here, I'm able to set up for a glitch later called load warping, which I'm going to do countless times throughout the run to speed things up. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through here into the jail. Again, we can't seem to stay out of jail in this game. We're always in jail. We are always in jail. And then we're going to quickly run back through and up the stairs, through the door, and back outside so we can warp and continue with the main quest. So everyone who's played Oblivion knows this segment, the Kvatch Oblivion Gate. Excuse me. So by drinking an 8 stack, we can get some massive speed, man. And we're able to just go ahead, bypass that guy that's going to talk to us at the bottom, go up when it lets me, thank you. Oh, ish. Okay, there we go. Wasn't really fast, but sure. And we're going to go into the Kvatch Oblivion Gate. Probably the most recognizable part of the game for a lot of people. So, normally you have to go around and do this whole thing. Not us. We're going to do skooma jumping, which is a massive jump with skooma to get around this gate and just run straight for the main tower. Which I promise you cuts down a lot of time. And we're just going to go in, and we're in the main place. You can clip through walls if your speed is high enough, yes. Which is actually something you'll see in normal 80% is the incentive. Don't worry, you'll see that. Now, the key glitch comes in handy here, because normally you have to rescue some guard. We don't have to do that, because we have the key glitch. Any door that has a physical key, like I said, you can just open. So, we don't need to worry about needing keys for anything. Alright, through this door, and then we're going to make a quick save, again, for a load warp later. And we just need to run through and do this Oblivion Gate. Now, quickly I should mention, there is a load warp you can do to skip this whole tower on PC. You cannot do it on console. Because if you try and do it on console, what will happen is you will soft lock in this room. You will not be able to exit at all. Alright, so now we've done that, we want to quickly run back this way and just talk to this dude to initiate the next part. And now we have to go and save Merton from the chapel, so we'll go do that quickly. And this segment is basically me just running around like a headless chicken, flame bolting these scamps and one Dramora. Where are you? Oh gosh. Okay, got him. Nice. Oh, thought my screen ran out for a second. Don't. No, dude. Oh my gosh. Seriously, game. That is bad RNG. I have to wait for this guy now. Or do I? Can I just talk to Martin? I've never tried this before, so this should be interesting. Wait, can I talk to him? Okay. Forget waiting for that guy. Okay. That's such bad RNG. He ran straight into my flashbulb. What is going on? The RNG today is terrible.
Let me know when you've got a second for a few words.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Okay, remember you're watching UKSG Winter 2022, raising money for Crisis. We do have a little donation here. We have $18 from Battle Badger. So pleased to find an event going on in the UK. Good luck to all of the runners. Been great watching so far. Well, thank you very much for that generous donation. And I do want to announce a couple of little things. Remember, we do have some bid wars and incentives on the go. And we have met the incentive for this run. So thank you so much indeed. Very generous. We do, however, have another one just opened up. So we do have a couple on the board now. We've got Star Wars Dark Forces for this evening. $98 out of $150 to show off all the cutscenes. So we're close to that. Let's see, we need another $52 on that. That would be amazing. And we've opened up a biggie here. We've got Bear in the Big Blue House coming up tomorrow morning. And that is got the hard mode incentive at $400. Now that's chunky, but it makes the difficulty hard, considerably more difficult, has fail conditions which are easy to hit, and in general will make the run a lot more tense. So if you want to see our Bear in the Big Blue House on the hard mode, please get your donations in. Remember, 90% goes towards Crisis, percent towards UKSG for supporting future events. Back to Ben.
Thank you, and thank all you guys for donating so much. Now, quickly, the reason we came here is because we needed to get this stone for the quest later. Now, I'm going to do what's called the load warp. So this is essentially time travel, if it works. So what I'm going to do is press start and A on this door to activate, and there we go. Go into the menu at the same time and load this save. And what it's going to do is it's going to bring everything from that point up to this point into this position. Wait, why are you not open? Duffels? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, I made a faux pas. Whoops. Hang about. I know what I've done. Okay, so this is something I didn't know, actually. You actually have to talk to the guy in there to... Okay. So when I skipped talking to the dude earlier on because I accidentally knocked him unconscious, you actually have to do it. So let me just speak to him quickly. He should still be here. There you are. Okay, there we go. Now I can go back. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I might need to talk to him again. He might not have left. No, he didn't. There we go. Okay. Now we're ready. That was my bad. That was on me. Okay, now we can go back and see Joffrey. I don't need to do the load warp again, because I already did the load warp to bring everything up. I didn't want to talk to you, but sure. Before we actually take out these guys quickly, I need to run in here. Because by running in here, I need to open this. That's going to trigger the next set of events. I now need to go and help Joffrey in the chapel very quickly. Please do not let me kill Joffrey, because that's not a good thing. Of course, if he's like any other AI so far, he's going to run straight into my attack, which is not good. Right, speak to me, Joffles. Alright, and the reason I call him Joffles is because he has a nasty habit of running straight into your attacks. Okay. Very nice. So next we're off to Cloud Ruler Temple. Come on, gate. There we go. Okay, with the gate open, we can actually go and run and get something else. So throughout the whole quest line of this, we're going to go ahead and grab another thing, because there's a bunch of fetch quests throughout the whole quest line. And those fetch quests are kind of annoying. Fortunately, you can do them out of order as long as you do them in a very specific order. So, before we went and got a Great Wakelet Stone, this time we're going to go ahead and grab a Daedric Artifact, because you need one, to open up a Grand Oblivion Gate later. So we're going to make a save here quickly for a load warp. This is a very quick load warp, though. And we're going to quickly run through here, and we're going to meet someone called Umbra. Now, throughout Oblivion, this is actually one of the strongest swords in the entire game that you can get. Unfortunately, we don't get to use it because we need to trade this sword for another one. Well, for another Daedric Artifact, should I say. Please do not run up the stairs. This run has already got bad RNG in it. Don't do it. Come on. Okay, nice. Goodbye, Umbra. And then by looking to the left and loading up the save we made outside, we're going to load up on the door. And then it should point us in direct line of sight with the door. Perfect. And then we run. I'm not in battle. Oh my gosh, that's actually really rare RNG. So normally when you leave this place, you end up in a constant battle. Not today. Apparently this RNG wants to be kind. This is very rare. This is not common at all. Makes this part a little bit faster, actually. Alright, so we have to wait for it to proc. There we go. And we have to talk to the dog part of the statue to get the Mask of Clavicus Vial. And then we want to... Oh no, that's that quest. Why is it doing the Shivering Isles quest? Oh well. Clarewell Temple. Alright, and then we need to start the next part of the main quest line. Hello, Martin. Now, this part I have to do in very quick succession, because if I don't, it's kind of bad. There we go. Path of Dawn. We want to go to the Imperial City. Excuse me. Okay. So we need to quickly run in here, and then we need to initiate the next part. By doing, we need to go into Sneak, and then quickly murder this guy. Of course. No, don't see me. Not good. I'm gonna get arrested. This RNG is so bad. Yeah. He's dead, I know. This RNG in this run is so bad. Yield. Right, let's quickly get arrested, because it's gonna happen. Where are you? There you are. Now, you may be wondering, where did these guys come from? From when I went to Miss Karkand earlier on, they spawned, and weirdly, they come with you in the load wall. But they only make an appearance in the run if you get arrested. Dude, come on. Okay. Now that they're gone, we can continue. Alright, quickly make a save here, because we're going to need this one, not once, but twice. And then just quickly wait until 7 AM. Tarmina's here. Oh, not you. Leave me alone. Okay. Mythic Dawn. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. And then we want to run back to the Market District. This is basically where we get all the intel about the Mythic Dawn cult, because we need to find them. Because they have something we desperately need. Alright, we're a bit early. That's fine. Now, this is a weird sequence, actually. So we speak to him, ask him about the books. He doesn't have them. Someone, well, he does, but he's giving them to someone else. This guy. So we have to wait for him. Now, by going in and out of the room, it just brings him in, which is weird. I don't know why that happens, but it does. And now we need to warp around. This is the part I have to do in quick succession, because if I don't, Boris will find me, and that is so slow, because I have to do it then by vanilla standards, which is horrible. Alright, so what we're going to do is, rather than immediately find Boris, we're going to go into the sewers. Because we're going to end up here anyway, but if we do it the normal way, we have to wait for him, and it's so slow. So we're just going to go up and out after unlocking that gate. Now, with the key glitch I got earlier, just open this door because we can. But this one we do have to lockpick. Luckily, it's an easy lock, we can just go through. And then into the sewers. Now, I have to be careful in this section because it's easy for me to go out of bounds here, which would be invalidation for the run. So wait 1 hour. This is just going to bring Boris over to me. Quickly leave and immediately do a turn and a save in front of this door for a load warp later. And now just wait for him. There we go. Thank you. Alright, so typically what you would have to do is sit in this chair and wait for the guy. We are going to sit in the chair, but that's because we need it for a load warp later. What we're actually going to do with the key glitch is we're going to go through that gate and just kill him whilst he's standing there. All helpless and defenseless. Goodbye. And take his book, which is the final piece that we needed. So now we're going to quickly load up the Arcane University and do a load warp on the door and bring everything up to this point. Ah, she's sitting. Nice. Okie doke. Now it's time to find the Mythic Dawn Shrine, which we're going to do by going to the Palace District. And by going over to here, I'm not on time. I am a little bit early, actually. I'm quite a bit early. Ooh, okay. It's fine, because we can just wait 2 hours, and boom. This gives us the marker we need. You cannot do the next part of the quest without this marker. The marker has to be done. Again, by drinking all of the good, we can end up just getting a massive amount of speed running through this shrine. Now, a lot of these glitches work in congruency, like the key glitch, for example. Because without the key glitch, we would end up having to lockpick through a whole bunch of doors, and it's super slow. Because you either have to be really good at lockpicking, or you need a bunch of them to skip it. It's redonkulous. But I gotta say, so far, this run pretty bad. Because I have been hit by almost every possible point of terrible RNG I can. Alright. Get rid of him quickly. We don't need him, because we have the key already. And we're just going to drink some more good and go through the shrine. Now, when we do the load warp, after we grab this book in a second, there is a very high chance of a semi-soft lock. I can get out of it, though. It's not a problem. But we'll know if it's going to soft lock in a minute. So by leaving the shrine, and then going to the Arcane University, we're going to do a load warp on the door to bring everything up to that point again. Let's see. No, we didn't semi-soft lock. This RNG is all over the place today. The RNG is everywhere today. Wild. So the semi-soft lock I was talking about was it might stick you in an infinite battle loop. To get out of it, you just get arrested, and it takes you out of it. But it's very rare it doesn't stick you in the loop. This run is just wild. Alright, we're going to make a save here because this is going to be our main load warp point for the rest of the run. And now I need to go and speak to Joffles the Clown, because he is required for the next quest. Spies. Thank you. I will find the spies. Thank you very much. Let's go to Bruma. You do get addicted to a lot of skooma in this run. There's a lot of skooma that's involved. Like, on estimate, you know, on a decent run, you're going to drink probably about 600 skooma in the span of 40 minutes. So we're going to wait until 7 AM. 7 AM is when we need to be here. And we're going to make a save in front of the chapel because it's needed later. And then we're going to go and murder these spies. Now, because we have the key already, we can just go through the door. And they're already here. Boom. Beautiful. Alright, make a save. Because everyone's favorite trick in Oblivion is load warping. So, Cloud Roller Temple, beautiful. Nice, of course, it didn't do it. There we go. Alright, back through the door so we can talk to Joffles the Clown. I don't like Joffles. He really aggravates me in these runs. Like, he is ridiculous. Someone just made a high elf put in the chat. I never actually thought about it like that. Alright, give him the Masciclavicus Vial, and then we need to trigger this next part. Now, this is something you guys might find really interesting. So we have to go and take down another Oblivion Gate. Now, this Oblivion Gate, unlike the last one, is pretty instantaneous. Observe. So, we're going to go to the Oblivion Gate. And when we get in, we're going to do an immediate save. And we're going to do immediate load. So, save. Now, do you remember that save I made in the first Oblivion Gate? We're going to go all the way back there. For one load warp. And watch what it does to the game. Are you watching? Oh, the Oblivion Gate's complete. What happened? We completed the Oblivion Gate. It's done. Hello there, Joffles. Where are you, my friend? Are you above me? Okay, you're above.
Good evening, ma'am.
This dude is always sleeping. Like, wake up. The dude is constantly unconscious. Like, could you not? Alright, this part is very infamous. So this, we're going to a place called Sanctitor. Now, this part is normally very long, very stupid, and just very annoying. Not today, it's not. So we're going to make a save here and do another load warp. Now, earlier on, when I made that save in the sewers, before getting the final book, we're going to go here. And immediately load warp on the door. What the? Okay, there we go. I was looking the wrong way. Weird. And we're going to go sit down on this bench. Okay. And now we're going to immediately load back into this save. And we're going to go ahead and head towards Sanctitor. And just watch the magic as it happens. Because we're going to beat this quest incredibly quick. So we get a little bit of overworld running because we need to actually get there before we can actually do anything. I've been loving the chat throughout the marathon runs. I've been watching a lot of these speed runs and the chat's just been on point with everything. You guys are awesome. You guys have really been on point. So thank you guys for definitely adding a lot more of an interesting value. Not that the runs haven't been interesting, but like a good chat on Twitch is always fantastic. You gotta love it. That's why I love Twitch. I'm not trying to suck up to you guys. Like, alright. Perfect. Load warp on the door, and we're gonna load up this save. And that brings us into Sanctitor, but we've got one more load warp coming up. So, perfect, and we're going to load up this save. And this basically beats the whole of Sanctitor in about 30 seconds, because we have what we need. Thank you, guys. And we're going to load Cloudroller Temple again, so we can load up on the door, bring everything through, and we trigger the next quest, which is going to be the most annoying part of the run, and the most RNG heavy part of the run. So, here's hoping. I'm going to get screwed, aren't I? So, for anyone who knows this section coming up, we've got to open the Great Gate. Now, this is a long, drawn-out section where you have to let 3 Oblivion Gates spawn in with a whole bunch of enemies. And then you've got to keep killing said enemies until the Great Gate spawns. And once the Great Gate has spawned, you can go through and basically close a Great Oblivion Gate, get the item, and then we can go right near the end of the run. Now, the RNG factor. Great, the load warp didn't work. Nice. No. Yes, there we go. No. Yes. Okay. The RNG factor is Martin. So in this segment, Martin, the Emperor-to-be, if he dies, you have to reset the whole segment. And I've had it before in runs, in a marathon run before actually, where right near the end, he ran straight into my flashbolt, got one shot, and I had to redo the whole section. It can happen. He will run into you like no one's business. And if he does, section needs to be redone. And it sucks, because it takes 5 minutes. There's no way to speed this up. You have to do it. It is bullcrap. But, it, honestly, just wait. If it happens, you'll understand what I mean. It's terrible. Alright, Martin has arrived, and we're going to make a manual save. Because if we don't, we go well far back. Alright, now we just get to sit here for a moment. Whilst, you know, the Emperor-to-be gives his little speech. Oh, that's better. Flavored water is key for speedrunning. Love flavored water. Alright, come on, Martin. Give your speech, let them through. So, we're about to see a lot of Oblivion enemy blood on the floor. We need to try and take these out as quickly as possible, because if we don't, he can die. Come on, spawn in. There we go. Ah, reflect. Nasty. Again? Hello? Thank you. What was that? 2 reflects in a row? That's such bad RNG. Now, for anyone wondering why my aim is so bad, it's not. There's a delay when you... Stupid scam. When there's a delay when you cast your spells, so... And Martin almost got himself killed. Stop running in my way, Martin. I'm also trying to be very careful not to kill Martin. Come on. I'm trying to stay out of his way because I don't want to one-shot the guy. The last time, like I said, the last time I ran this at a marathon, he ran straight into my spell and got himself killed. Which is not cool. At all. Nice one, Boris. Alright, third gate has spawned. Ow. No, it doesn't. You can't play Oblivion with a keyboard and mouse on console. You have to use a controller. Which is great for me because I don't play a lot of mouse and keyboard games. I am primarily a console gamer. No! Oh my gosh. Stop trying to run into my attacks, guys. This is not cool. Please do not. Okay, the Great Gate has spawned. Hallelujah. Let me in. Now, just like with the Oblivion Gate earlier on, we're going to make an immediate save. And we're going to spawn back to the first Oblivion Gate again. And you guys know what's coming. There we go. Oblivion Gate complete. I love you can just run through these gates. It's so sick. Stupid message. Right, we just need to finish off these few Daedra. Ooh! Joffles! Stupid Joffles! Damn you, Joffles! He almost got himself whacked. Stop. Luckily, we're out of this section. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Okay. We survived. We didn't kill anyone. Now we just have to wait a couple hours. And we're coming up to the final 2 sections of the run. So we're going to go to Paradise. Now, in Paradise... yes, I'm ready. Open the portal, please. We have to go and kill Mankar Cameron, who is the leader of the Mythic Dawn. So we can go ahead and grab the Amulet of Kings back to initiate the final sequence of the run. So we're going to quickly drink an 8 stack of skooma and then go in. And then we're going to go ahead and just run through to the point where we need to do a load warp. Now, normally this section is long, boring, and really annoying because you lose all your stuff. Not today, it's not going to be. So we're going to go ahead, run to this door and go in. Turn around, do a load warp, and we're going to go for this save. And we're going to immediately pull right on the joystick because we spawn in midair. There we go. If you don't pull right there to land a bit further up, you die. Right, before we do a load warp on this door, I need to quickly make a save. Because if you go through this door and miss the load warp, you're stuck. And you'll be stuck in a complete soft lock. So we need to do that. Okay, perfect. We've got the warp. Go for Broomer's door. That one. There we go. Hello, Mankar. Goodbye, Mankar. Okie dokie. Save the game. And then we're going to run back to Cloud Ruler Temple one final time. Load warp on the door. Wait for the text to trigger. Beautiful. Talk to Merton. Alright, and then we're going to initiate the final sequence of the run. So the final sequence is lighting the dragon fires and stopping the Daedra from overrunning everything. We also get one more final load warp as well. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the run so far. I apologize for the really bad amount of RNG, but there's really not much I can do about that.
Everything is ready for Martin's arrival. Don't worry.
Come on, Merton. Oh, there you are. He was a bit slow.
Martin.
Perfect. This door. So the final load warp is actually quite interesting. You're going to notice something. So when the attack starts, there are actually 2 Daedra that are already spawned in just waiting for their cue. You know, like actors in a movie or a TV show waiting to come on screen? They're just sort of standing there waiting for their cue to come on set. It's really weird. Like, they just spawn them in just standing there waiting for their thing. So these Daedra are just waiting for their cue to run in for the attack. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty then. So time is going to end in a minute. And when I say time, that's when you stop. So we're going to quickly run through. Hello there, Mehrunes Dagon. How are you doing? I'm going to run through. We're just going to wait for Martin to catch up. There he is. Alright, and not this dialogue. The next dialogue, when it fades out, it's time.
I do.
Time.
GG?
Okay.
Thank you very much indeed. That was fantastic. Are you ready to go for the incentive?
Yeah, I can do that right now.
Yep. You just we'll leave the timer as it is. Just pop on the incentive when you can.
Perfect.
First of all, I must congratulate and thank you. That was an amazing run. But I must also say thank you to everyone who donated. We have raised a fantastic amount of money for Crisis so far, including a huge sum of money for this incentive. So we're really looking forward to this. You wanted it, you've got it. It's Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion in under 10 minutes.
All right.
So whenever you're ready, Ben, just go ahead.
Right, I actually have to quickly quit the whole game entirely and reload, because if I don't, the final cutscene will never trigger in the next category. It's weird. Once you've done a speedrun on this, you have to actually reboot the entire game, because if you don't, it will just never trigger the final cutscene again. So we have to do that. But now we've gone back through, we're going to go ahead and create a brand new game, because we need a different character. We need a different character. We can't use the same... Did we crash? Really? That's Oblivion being the most stable game ever, by the way.
Right, we've reset the timer, so we'll just time it. So you let me know to start and stop.
I will do, don't worry. We don't start until we create the character anyway.
Perfect.
Oblivion's so stable. Gotta love it. Alright, are you gonna crash this time, or are you gonna let me in? Come on. Loading extra content. Syncing. There we go. Okay, we're in. Alright, so just like obviously before, we start in prison, because we do. Now, we're actually playing as a different character. This time, we're going to be playing as a Red Guard, because Red Guards have something we desperately need for this category. Alright, just like before, quickly make a save. And then wait for the text to pop. Then load that save. Okay. Right, time's going to begin when I press A on this text box, which is going to be right now. Alright, so unlike with that run, we're actually going to go ahead and equip Adrenaline Rush, and we're going to come to this wall. Now, this game has a really, really weird thing that it does. And we're going to go ahead and save and quit. Now, if you're moving, there is a good chance you'll clip out of bounds. Now, the only thing is, it is pretty random. There's a bit of gameplay to it, but a lot of this is RNG. And just like with no out of bounds, it can go really wrong. So we're going to clip out, and then immediately come here to do another out of bounds clip. So just clip through, hopefully. Nope. Do an extra clip. By the way, if this wasn't at a marathon run, I would have reset by now because it would have been too slow. My world record on this is ridiculous. For anyone wondering, I own both the world records for Red Oblivion on console, so just to point that out. Alright, quickly, we're going to do another save out of bounds here. So the way it works is, the world loads in after your character does, so there's a good chance you will clip through, and then you can navigate your way, if you've got a good angle, and end up in different parts of this area, which is desperately where we need to go. So this one worked perfect. Turn around. Go through the door. Now, the reason why we had to pick Red Guard is because they have a once-a-day magic called Adrenaline Boost. So what this does is it boosts our speed a massive amount. It basically gives us skooma without having skooma. Now, the reason why we didn't use Red Guard in No Out of Bounds was because the power only works once per day. So we would have to wait an in-game day to use it again. It's too slow. Using a high elf female, because they have the fastest natural speed, we're able to, you know, just get a good speed generally anyway. Now for this segment, I need to quickly go ahead and key flare, because we need to take out this guy up here. Oh gosh. There we go. And then we're going to go and punch Emperor Palpatine in the face a bunch of times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh god, okay. I thought I was going to get ganked again. Come on. Right, yield. And then... there we go. Go on, open the door. Thank you. I thought it was going to glitch for a second then. There we go. Bop this guy. Is he going to bop all of them? Nice. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to delay his text. I need to delay it, because if I don't, we're kind of stuck. Pick the steed again, because the steed is the best one. Pull back, equip flare. Wait for this guy to go past me. I do not... oh, crap, I do not have enough magic. Okay, we'll have to wait a moment. That's fine. There we go. Come on, follow. Beautiful. So now, just like we're not out of bounds, we're going to run through. We need to take out these guys. I do not have any magic. I always forget. When I go from not out of bounds to 20%, I always forget how much magic red guards don't have. I'm trying to not hit the Emperor here, because if I do, it's bad. Beautiful. Alright, they're still chasing me. So I do need them to chase me. Both of them. There we go. Yield. Yield to the Emperor, please. Beautiful. Alright, and that's going to let me through this door. You need him to go through that door. Now, we're going to quickly go out of bounds again. Now, before, you actually have to wait for the Emperor to die. This time we don't. So we're going to come here, and we're going to go out of bounds. And if I angle it right, which I think I did, that's going to skip us right to near the end of the sewers, without needing to wait for the Emperor to die or to wait for the Amulet of Kings, because we don't need it. We're not going to be requiring that amulet at all. So we're just going to quickly jump around this rat, run up these stairs, run through the door, and out of the sewers. This actually isn't a terrible time so far, not going to lie. It's actually not bad. Alright, so now we're out of the sewers. Quickly, we're going to run to the Temple District. Now, this part is weird. We're going to do one more out of bounds clip. And it's going to take us to a load zone really late in the game. But this clip is horrible. I could lose minutes here. This clip is terrible. It is ungodly bad. Watch me get it first try. No, I didn't. Okay, nice. Okay. At least it didn't troll me today and give me first. That's good. I like it when I actually get proved right by this game. Are we going through? No, still not. Okay. This clip is terrible. It honestly will kick you out 50 times before you can get in sometimes. Alright, let's reorient the position. That should be good. This clip is terrible. This clip has killed so many of my runs. The reason why no one has been able to topple my any percent world record is purely because I got this clip first try in my world record. This clip is absolutely brutal. There we go. So there's this little load zone behind this door, and what that's going to do is it's going to take us right to the end of the game. So this takes us into this section that you just saw in No Out of Bounds. So come here, wait 19 hours, well not full 19 hours, but wait long enough for Martin to get here. My world record in this category is 4 minutes 54 seconds. Alright, time's going to end on the next dialogue. Like once it fades out. There we go. And fine.
GG.
Woo.
Well, thank you so much. That clip. That clip is something. That really is. That was just crazy. Any final words, Ben? Thank you so much for those amazing runs. Anything else you'd like to say before we head off?
Yeah, so thank you guys for allowing me to host my runs. It's been really fun. I want to give a personal thanks to the staff. They've been really patient with me. I had to reorganize my time because of some medical stuff I had to sort out. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to, restructure my time on the schedule. So if you guys want to see more of my content, don't forget to hit me a follow on Twitch at BenDoesVariety. I do a variety of content, so I'd hope to see some of you guys there. But yeah, that's it. I hope you continue to enjoy the marathon. Keep donating so we can keep getting more incentives, and I will see you guys next time.
Well, Ben, thank you so much again. It is a pleasure. It's an honour and a privilege to have you on UKSG. We really appreciate it, especially the fact that you're still struggling with the illness at the moment. So to do that, I saw in chat a few people saying, yeah, we wish you the best. We hope you feel better soon. Hope you recover soon. And thank you so much for amazing runs.
Thank you.
No problem. Let's move on, folks. Are we ready to go fast? We have the blue blur himself. No, not Argic. We have Sonic. Though Argic will be around as well. We have Sonic coming up. We've got our Sonic block, which is going to kick off with Sonic Mania by Rumin, with Mr. Motormouth himself, Argic, on the commentary. So we're going to go away and get that set up for you. We'll be a few minutes, folks. We are running a little bit behind, but bear with us. And that is also it for me. I'm going to be trading out with the one and only Jack of Heart, who you saw earlier on. So I look forward to the Sonic block. Thank you so much, folks. It's always a pleasure being here at UKSG. I absolutely love every second of it. Please get those donations in. We've got 1,573 towards Crisis. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back, going fast, very soon.
Dagon is defeated, cast back into Oblivion.
Desert.